Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sports by GSMC Podcast Network. My name is Jeremy Lapidus, your host. Today, we have a great show for you tonight. We will be covering Caitlyn Clark's passing of the points leader for women's college basketball, her effect on not just women's college basketball, but the entirety of women's sports as a whole, as well as some major NFL quarterback news. And MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred has announced that he is stepping down at the end of his contract. So we will cover all of that here on this show. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. Remember that if you are interested, all you have to do is at streamelements.com/GSMC Sports Network/tip. Again, streamelements.com/GSMC Sports Network/tip. That will move your comment to the top of the list, and we will answer your question right away. But let's just get right into it. Our first segment today, I teased it in the intro a little bit, Caitlyn Clark. Caitlyn Clark, obviously phenomenal player. Phenomenal player for the Iowa women's college basketball team. She, last night, became the all-time leading scorer in college women basketball history. She needed 8 points. She put up 49. She put up 49 points. That's an incredible number, but not for her. You know, what she's been doing in these last couple seasons, the heights that she's taken, not just herself, but the sport of women's college basketball, is insane. You take a look at the amount of media coverage that is being put on her, the amount of hype around her. I've heard some people talking that she should get some NBA tryouts, which is crazy to think where this conversation was just 5 years ago. You know, what she has done for not just college basketball, but for all of women's sports is something that incredible. You know, you see more and more people start to tune in. They're excited. Tickets for this last game against Michigan, where she was going to break the scoring record, they were going for $3,000. $3,000 for a women's basketball game. That's more than most football game tickets, most NFL tickets, most MLB tickets, most NBA tickets that you can get for any game. Three grand just to get in the door. It's one of those moments in sports that is so special. It's one of the reasons why sports is so special. Being able to have people like Caitlyn Clark come in and make this huge difference just by playing basketball. It really is something that is amazing. And her next steps, she might be out of here heading to the WNBA. And I think that would be a huge spark for them. You talk about a league that has been growing in the last 5 years, last 10 years, but slowly. You get them up to a point where you add a celebrity like Caitlyn Clark to that league. The amount of attention that she already gets at the collegiate level, what she can do to really balloon the WNBA into a successful organization. She could be the first person to really extend that. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Welcome back. So yeah, her effect. I mean, and you see it all across the world. We've had in the last couple years the UConn dynasty in women's college basketball, and how much that affected that sport, have it grow. How much that affected the amount of people that were tuning in. There was a good article put out. The UConn coach, after Stanford women coach hit 1,200 wins in her career, which an incredible feat right there. But there was an article out there that was put out there interviewing him because he said he might not ever hit 1,200 wins, but having the effect that he's had on the game, he's had so many young girls say that he inspired them to play. And I thought that was really cool. And you kind of see the same effect with Caitlyn Clark. Obviously not right away, but it's more of a media coverage or national coverage type thing. She's gone on the Manning cast on Monday Night Football, and she has all these ad deals running on national television, and the amount of attention that she brings, like I said, $3,000 to get into that arena last night against Michigan. $3,000 to watch her break that scoring record. It's amazing. There's not many events that cost $3,000 to get into. And it's super cool that a women's event was one of those. So, she is a phenomenal player. What she's accomplished in her career this far, and she's obviously got a really long way to go. But what she's accomplished so far is super impressive. She set out the goal to bring Iowa to the Final Four, and she went and did that. She's only 22 years old, and she's already accomplished the goal that she had. 49 points, career high for her on a night when she became the all-time leading scorer. is just very inspiring to see what she's done for this sport and everything included with it. Where is it? There it is. 3,500 points in her career. She scored 800 points, almost 800 points in every single season. Been here for 4 years. She does have another year of eligibility. So that's the big question right now with her. Will she come back to Iowa next season, or will she move on to the next level? It is a good question, because she can probably make more money in Iowa right now. But who's to say that moving up, she won't be able to expand the WNBA to a point where she can make more money there. It's something to think about, something to watch in the offseason with her. But it's just been an incredible story to watch with Caitlyn Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes there. I told them to be quiet. Okay. I apologize. But it's not just her. With the rest of the women's, with the rest of the landscape, I mean, she's shooting. Oh my goodness. Can you hear me? Is this here? Can you?